once I click it, there's a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. In case we were doing something we shouldn't be doing. Straighten up.
I did get 2 walks in already, though. I took the
Good.
our big dog has passed. He died last Wednesday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was a companion, but we got the little dog, and he went out. When he did this, and then he thought he had to go out again, but he just had to shut the back
As long
door.
as you
Just
don't
stop.
move the chair in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They just said, let's do another one. I said, no, I'm the one that takes them out. Of course, if it was alone, he would. They'd have to stay in the crate and just, work,
Right, yeah. I know. And they show those poor little animals on TV on the ASPCA
Oh,
ads and
yeah.
stuff, and just breaks your heart.
Yeah, they need drumming too.
I know.
And they are a lot of company.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and like you say, they keep you walking. They keep
Yeah,
you
they
walking.
keep
you
me
walking.
moving. That's
Oh,
Yep.
I saw one on Facebook the other day. Cutbacks, due to cutbacks in police department, we have a new different dog with us for canine, a Chihuahua, and it was strictly a joke, a Chihuahua. Of
Hey,
course.
little dogs can sometimes be worse than big dogs.
Well, and the thing is,
They bite more.
Yeah.
because a little dog feels more threatened. A big dog knows he's the big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be the difference.
Must be the difference. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been attacked by little dogs more than I have big
Yeah.
dogs. Yeah.
We had friends that had a Doberman, and of course, supposedly Dobermans, they're going to bite anything. He was the biggest teddy bear going, and I had Eileen over at their house one day. David wasn't there, and inadvertently he knocked her down, and it was he was excited. Here's a little person to play with me,
Right.
and because our apart across the hall neighbors in the apartment had a standard poodle, and Bobo would knock her down regularly.
Yeah.
And then Bobo he would put one paw on either side of her head and lean down and lick her face. And we told her that's Bobo saying he's sorry. He didn't mean to knock you down. So when I can't remember the Doberman's name, but when he did that, he did the same thing. And Sue was so upset, and I said, "Don't worry." I said, "We have told her when a dog does this, he's saying he's sorry. He didn't mean to knock you down."
Yeah.
I said, "She's fine."
Yeah. Well, hello.
Hello, Lynn.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, glad you're back. Yes, it is time.
Oh, okay.
So, on this beautiful Monday morning, the last day of February.
Right.
I mean, February is a short month, but it still went very fast, I think. So, welcome to you on Facebook. If you're with us, please join in. And just remember that you do what you can do the way you can do it. This is not a cookie cutter program where everybody has to do the same thing. You do what works for you. And safety is always your number one rule. So what is safe for you to do? So we're going to start with great getting up morning. So you can either sit or stand. Yeah, I need that. Here we go. Ankles and knees.
When you you hear the thunder crashing, fare thee well, fare thee well. When you see the stars falling, fare thee well, fare thee well. When you hear the chariots calling, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. When you see the lightning flashing, when you hear the thunder crashing, when you see the stars falling, when you hear the chariots calling, good news, the chariots come, good news, the chariots come, so glad, chariots come, come on, we are back. There's a long white road in the heaven I know. All the white road in the heaven I know. All the white road in the heaven I know. I say good news, the chariots come, good news, the chariots come, so glad, chariots come, come on, we are proud. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well.
Indeed, it was a great getting up morning this morning. Wow, the birds were singing. I heard a robin.
Oh, really? Well,
Couldn't find him for her, but I heard him singing. So, yes,
it's a good time.
I know. And then I thought the ground was still frozen hard, but all across the backyard was this mole tunnel. I thought, how can they tunnel when the ground is still frozen?
It's not.
But it's not, apparently,
Yeah, it's
not
all
that
the
deep
time.
down. But it was a big...
Yeah, they have icebreaker noses.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. So, and it could be a shrew, because we do have shrews. And we have one that lives on our wood pile.
Oh,
And so when you go down to get wood sometimes, he'll peek his little nose, you know, they have that long pointy nose. He'll peek his little nose out and stare, and I keep telling Steve, you should do something about it. But he's still there.
He's not hurting anything, is he?
He's not hurting anybody, but he does dig in your shrubs. All right, sitting out on the edge of your chair, we're going to work on our posture first of all. Something we have to work on constantly as we get a little older. We have to remind ourselves to fight gravity. Sit up straight, straighten that spine, roll those shoulders back, chin parallel with the floor. If you watch me in church sometimes, I'll start to go like this. Then I'll think about it. My head will pop up. Kind of like guacamole. All right, roll to the outside. We're going to start working on that ankle right away this morning. So we're going to hold our hands on the outside of that right knee. Try to keep that leg steady. And then we're going to roll that foot to the outside, working that ankle, and then back down to the floor. And roll again to the outside, picking up the inside, down to the floor. And one more time, roll to the outside, and down to the floor. Now, a little harder. Going to place our hands on the inside of that leg, trying to keep it straight. And roll to the inside. And back down. And that's a lot of work. Roll to the inside. And back down. One more time. Roll to the inside. And back down. Whew. That works your shoulders too.
yeah.
All right. Hands on the outside of that left leg. And roll to the outside. And back down. Roll to the outside. And back down. One more time. Work that ankle. Roll to the outside. Back down. Hands on the inside. Roll to the inside. And back down. Roll to the inside. and back down, and roll to the inside, and back down. Woo! All right, arms to the outside, sitting up straight, chin parallel to the floor, and fingertips pointed to the ceiling. And then we're going to slowly lower those fingertips and point them down to the floor. And then slowly bring them up, point to the ceiling, and one more time down to the floor. Go as slow as you can. That puts more pressure on those shoulders too. Now, right fingertips up, left stay down. Now we're going to slowly, to the count of 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does anybody else find that difficult to do with your mind? Okay, here we go. We can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! That's an accomplishment right there. All right, to relieve some of that pressure, we're going to take our arms up over our head, grab that wrist, and gently pull it up towards the ceiling. Stretching, stretching, stretching. And down. Whew. All right, again, arms up, grab the other wrist. And pull it gently towards the ceiling. Stretching, 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 and down. And now to relieve some of that pressure going up, we're just going to simply do a couple of shoulder rolls, one direction, and then the other direction. That'll relieve some of that tension that we put in our neck and shoulders. Okay, hip rotation stretch. This is the one y'all know, and you on Facebook, when if you've had hip surgery or going to have hip surgery, you do not want to do this without your doctor's permission. So if you think it's safe for you, we're going to take that right leg, put it up on our left knee, grab those toes. We're going to take our right elbow, and we're just going to press down a little bit on that knee till you feel that stretch in that upper thigh and hip joint. And then release. Press a little bit more. And up. And one more time. And release. Now we've got a second stretch for that hip and thigh. We grab the back of the chair, and then we just slowly lean forward till you feel that stretch, that pitch, and then sit back up. And one more time, lean down, and back up. Woo! And then grab that knee and pull it up to your chest. That releases that tension in that thigh and hip. And relax. Pull it up. And relax. Now we get to do the other hip. And grab those toes. Use that elbow. And apply a little pressure and release. Yeah, this one talks to me right away. It really needs, I should be doing this daily probably for that hip. And stretch. And release. back of the chair, lean forward, and back up, and one more time down, and back up. Woo! Now stretch it out, pull it up towards the chest, and release. And one more good tug, and release. Woo! All right, while we're sitting out here, we're going to work our abs and our glutes. So we're going to lift both feet off the floor, sitting up straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay.
Yay! I don't think we've ever gone to 10 before, so we're getting better. Okay, next one. All right, circle our wrists. So lace your fingers and thumbs, elbows down, and just gently rotate those wrists and hands around in a circle. And then go the opposite direction. Now, to include our right brain, left brain work, we're gonna, for me right now, my left thumb is on top. So I'm gonna unlace my fingers, come back so that the right thumb is on top. And then I'm gonna rotate, and it's gonna feel totally different. That's your non-dominant thumb. And then reverse. And relax. Okay, one more good work for the shoulders. We're going to take our arms out front. And then we're going to push as far out as you can reach and push. And then come back, bend your elbows a little bit. Relax for a second. And then we're going to give another good push. 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 Straighten those arms. Push as far out as you can. And relax. Yay! Alright, you can hip walk back to the back of your seat. Our scripture we're going to work on this week is John 8:12. Hands on your thighs. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8 and 12. Amen. Even on darkest days, you can still have the light of life. All right, sitting back, we're going to extend those legs forward. Going to point those toes out to the front. And then we're going to slowly bring them back. Feel that in your calves, your thighs. Point. Flex back. Point. Flex back. Right toe forward, left toe back. Now switch. 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 And switch. And slowly lower those feet back down. Double inner thigh stretch. So legs out front. Gonna swing those legs out to the side. And then slowly back to the center. Swing. Back to center. Swing. Back to center. And down. Now we get to swim with the dolphins. Woo! Swimming, swimming in the swimming pool. When days are hot, when days are cold, in the swimming pool. Swim, breaststroke, side stroke, fancy diving too. Oh, don't you wish we never had anything else to do? Woo! Oh. All right, next one. All right. Either fingertips on your shoulders or lace behind your head. And we're going to bring those elbows in towards the center and then push them back as far as you can. This really builds up the shoulder strength. Stretches those muscles, works the shoulder joints. Forward, back, and one more. Forward, and back, and rest. Good job. Fingertips on your shoulders again, just a good stretching out for those shoulders here. Arms up, back to shoulders, to the side, shoulders to the floor, shoulders to the front. Now this time, go a little further. Reach up, further, back down. Out to the side, a little further, and shoulders to the floor, further, shoulders. Out front, further, and shoulders. Right arm up, left arm down, right arm to the side, left arm up, right arm down, left arm forward, right arm forward, left arm down, right arm down, both arms up. Yay! Good job. All right. Do we have time? Yes, we do. All right, we're going to do a little work standing up behind the chair. Or you can do them sitting. Either one, what works for you. So standing about feet shoulder width apart, that's where you've got your best balance. Hanging onto the chair. We're going to go up on those toes. And then slowly back down. Up on the toes, slowly back down. And again, and back down. Now we're going to pedal, which means we're up on the right toes. Now you switch up on the left. This is great work for the hips. Right, shift your weight, left. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Knee bends, keeping your back straight. Going to bend those knees. And up. Down for 2. And up, 3, and up, and one more, and up. Now back away from the chair a little bit, put your feet together. We're going to bring that right knee up, and 2, and 3, and 4. Left. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Balance on that left leg in the middle of the chair, and the right one goes up, and 2, 3, 4, to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the back, 1, 2, on that right leg. Left leg goes up this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the back. Up on the toes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now legs together again. Gonna do a knee lift with a swing. Knee comes up, swing back, swing up, and down. Up, swing back, and up, and down. Left knee up, swing back, swing up, and down. One more time. Back, up, and down. Toes pointed together. And we're going to go up on those toes. Drop the heels and pivot. Toes out, up, together, up, out, up. Keep your toes right there. We're going to bend our knees out over those toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to turn to the side of the chair. Balance on that left leg, right leg and arm up to the back. 2, 3, 4. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch. Arm and leg together. Back. Forward. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good job. Now we can stay standing. We're going to do some upper body work. We're going to go up and grab those pulleys that are up there hanging down from the ceiling. We're going to grab them. Now on the other end of that rope is a big cement block. So we're going to have to pull, 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 pull. Yeah, I know. Get that block up. Then we can drop it. And then grab and pull, 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 and drop. Yay! All right. Let's do some side slides. This is for the waist. We're just going to let that right arm go down that right leg. And then back up. Left arm down the left leg. Back up. Right arm down. Arm up and over so you get a better stretch for those rib cage muscles. And one more. Down the left leg, arm up and over, helping your body, and down. Woo! All right, earlobe pulling. Left arm across the chest, thumb on the outside of that earlobe, right. And as we bend our legs, we inhale and go down, pull on your earlobes. When you come up, you exhale. Let's do that 3 times at your own speed. Here we go. Yay!
Excellent.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, we will close with breathe on me, breath of God. Arms down at your side. Get ready to scoop up. All the breath you can scoop up. Two deep breaths. One deep breath. Yay. Amen. What a beautiful song. Those of you on Facebook, if you would leave a comment or let us know how you are enjoying the class, or if there are things that we could do to make it better for you, just give us a little note there, a little comment in the comment section. So have a blessed day. All right.